That hurt, Levi. You put poop on the shower curtain?
Yeah. That was mine.
Where do we put poop?
And the toilet.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Look at the wrinkles. Just look at them. I'm trying to think of an intro for this video, and I don't really have one because basically I'm just doing a word vomit video because I've had an emotional day and I've had a stressful few weeks, and I just don't feel like adulting or parenting today. So if you ever struggle with anxiety or not feeling good enough, or just like you can't do it all, or feel negative about yourself, keep watching, because I'm just gonna kind of spew all my thoughts out to you guys in hopes that maybe it'll help you feel normal. And then I'm just gonna be honest, today really sucks. So I'm just talking to the camera and making it like a therapy session because I literally just kind of feel like crying today. The kids are just driving me nuts. And I feel like when that happens, then I feel guilty for feeling that way, for having the feeling of frustration. I've been trying to put Levi down for a nap for 2 hours. Peyton, I'm trying to transition to her crib right now. I keep pausing because I hear him screaming. I feel like I'm failing, and I just, I already kind of struggle with anxiety and stuff like that, and I feel like these past couple days my anxiety has been heightened because I just feel like I can't do it all right. And then you know, I don't know, as a mom, like, you feel like you have all these pressures on you to be a good wife, to keep a clean house, to do all the grocery shopping, work out, you know, get that post-baby bod back, and your kids should always be happy and everyone should be smiling all the time, and make sure you wear the cutest clothes. And one second. Ugh. I just feel like sometimes the pressure of being the perfect mom is just like so great on me sometimes. I tell myself not to worry about it and not to put that pressure on myself, but if I'm not intentionally thinking about not putting the pressure on myself, I think my automatic thought process is to put that pressure on myself. My automatic mode, where I'm not intentionally thinking about what I'm thinking about, is, okay, Amy, make sure your house is clean all the time, make sure, and it's not, so failed once there. Make sure you know, get all your laundry done all the time and everything's perfect, which I can never do, so fail number 2. Try to work out at least 4 times a day. Don't just do cardio though, because you should be lifting weights too, which I don't have time to do all that, and sometimes I'm so tired that I don't want to. So fail number 3, grocery shop and come up with really fun recipes to make your family happy with the meals that you provide. Don't just order pizza every day or go out to dinner, because when that happens, then I feel like I'm failing. Like, look, I'm pretty much a sponsor for Honey Nut Cheerios. This is leftover from breakfast, and Levi didn't even eat it. And there's so much more than just all that, but those are the first things that come to my mind. And just trying to balance having 2 kids and my husband traveling and me working. Like yesterday, I came home from work, I worked 12.5 hours, and I got home and then tried to put the kids to bed, and it took 2 hours to get the kids to go to bed. And by that point, it was 9 o'clock. And when do I get time for me? And when do I get time to be with Ryan? And I have family stuff, extended family stuff going on. And it's hard. You try to be a good wife and a good mom and a good daughter and good daughter-in-law and a good sister and a good friend and a good coworker. And I feel like in all those areas, I really try to be flexible, and I really try to help out as much as I can, but I feel like I spread myself so thin. And then I feel like I'm never doing enough or as much as I should be doing in every area. And I don't know. I don't know why I allow myself to feel guilty. Now I'm gonna cry. I don't know. I feel like I have so many emotions right now. I feel overwhelmed. I feel mom guilt. I feel so tired. I miss having a meal by myself. I love going to work because I get a lunch break. It's like, I remember before I had kids, moms would tell me that, and I was like, that's really sad that people think that work is a break, because I'll never feel that way. Funny. I'm giving myself this counseling session because I just need to talk it out to myself, and I don't know, maybe some other women will feel the same way. And even if you're not a mom, just as a woman, you have all those same pressures too of trying to be what society holds women as, and it's unrealistic, number one, and we know that, but then we put it on ourselves again. It's just something that you backslide into. I feel like sometimes it's like old habits don't die hard, or whatever that saying is. I don't know, but I should be just taking a nap right now because it's quiet. Is that not the debate between yourself that you ever have? Like, it's quiet in the house, the kids are finally asleep. So should I use that time to be productive? Should I use that time to take a nap? Or should I use that time to do something for me? Like take a shower. I never thought of the day that taking a shower would be like my favorite part of the day. This is rough. This is a rough day. I'm gonna eat some Honey Nut Cheerios. The whole reason I wanted to start a YouTube channel was, well, number one, I like making videos because I think it's fun. So it gives me something fun to do while I'm sitting around feeling like I'm going crazy. For the most part, I felt like there's a lot out there on social media and on YouTube that just shows the highlight reel, and it shows all the perfect moments in your lives, which aren't bad to show. I think those are great to show. I love posting cute pictures of my kids when they're smiling. You know, that's fun to do. I'm not lying about that. But I also think that there's a space for being real and for showing that. Now Peyton's awake. You hear her crying? I think there's a space to show realness and to show kind of the not so perfect side and the hard side of life. So I kind of wanted to start my channel just to say like, hey, this is how I feel. I think other moms and other women feel this way. I don't want to be a person out here that when you look at me, you think, oh, I wish that I could be exactly like her because look at how perfect her life is and I could never measure up to that, because that's exactly what I don't want. I want people to think either, man, I got it way more put together than that chick, or hey, I'm like her and we're in solidarity together, and yeah, being a mom and being a woman is hard, and there's really fun parts to having kids and really magical moments, but there's also really like hard moments and hard days, and some days you just want to cry, and some days you're confused, and some days you feel depressed, and some days I have anxiety, and some days I don't even know how to process my thoughts sometimes, and I don't, like some days I just want to bang my head against the wall and eat Cheerios because I don't feel like cooking. I don't know. Am I alone here? Seriously, I feel like this camera is my best friend right now. It's my counseling session. Me and this Canon G7X and this box of Cheerios. My best friend right now. I don't even know what else to say except for, look at, I'm wearing concealer and I still have bags under my eyes. Look. Does it even matter? Why bother? Why bother? I'm pretty sure Levi is still not sleeping. Maybe we should just forget the nap, because then maybe he'll go to bed early tonight. Sorry, my camera turned off. For a long time, I don't think I realized that my thoughts towards myself and towards things, the automatic thought, there's a huge bug right there. My automatic thoughts towards myself are negative. And I trust me, I've been to counseling over this. But your brain is wired a certain way, like you have certain neural pathways. And when you do something for so long, that's your automatic response to it. And in order to change those pathways, you have to intentionally change the way you think. And I think I have started to slip back into that negative mindset. And it's hard for me to get out of it. I guess I'm trying to change my perspective, and I need to change my perspective. And I think sometimes it's hard to change your thoughts when your automatic thoughts are negative. And I think that is something that I have dealt with a lot of my life, is just my automatic thoughts sometimes are negative towards myself. When I see a crumb on the floor, instead of my first thought in my head to think you failed is to think you succeeded, because the reason there's a crumb on the floor is because you fed your kids. And the reason the toy room is messy is because you let your kids play. And the reason that your laundry is not done is because you took your son out to the zoo and you let him have a good day. And I feel like talking through things like this somewhat organizes your thoughts. Also, writing things down also organizes my thoughts. But saying things out loud and hearing them help me process. I think sharing those feelings and sharing things like that help make people feel normal, because those are normal human emotions. And I think sometimes we forget that we're human and we are gonna have human emotions and human feelings, and being able to share those types of things with other people and knowing that other people have those same feelings makes you feel normal. And feeling normal helps, at least it helps me kind of get through the day, because when you feel alone and isolated, that's no way to live. And to know that other people have the same experience you do and the same feelings you do makes you feel like you're not alone. And it makes you feel that you have things in common with other people, and what you're going through is a normal cycle of life and a normal process, and the things that you think in your mind have been thought by others before. It's not just you. I hope this can be somewhat of a relatable video for some people out there, and I hope you guys are having a good day. And if you're having a hard day out there, just remember, I feel like that too sometimes, and I think other people do too. And yes, I'm gonna go put my groceries away. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe, because that will give me more motivation to do more videos like this one. Having a bad day doesn't mean that you failed. It just means that you're human. So keep pushing on. Bye. All right, you're gonna help me make dinner?
What's the spaghetti?
All right, Catboy, let's go.